morning, it's Thursday morning. It's time to do some wiring. Alp here is going to do some shitty job because we've had some problems with fiberglassing. We've been fiberglassing the deck and the epoxy hasn't been setting. We think that is maybe because of it's so bright. The UV is breaking down something of the chemicals in the epoxy and it's not setting. This is epoxy from now 3 days ago. There's about 3 square meters of it on the decks, sitting there wet. So Alp's got the shitty job of cleaning that all up and get rid of it, and we'll do some epoxying at about 6 o'clock in the evening when the sun has gone behind the mountain. It's still light. We've got an hour of work and then it has time overnight to set. And while Alp's on that, I've got a plan now. We've done by we've called him the drunken master. His name is Halit. He was an excellent, highly regarded boat designer in Turkey for many years, worked in Izmir and on the Black Sea, and unfortunately has lost himself to alcoholism and is now pottering around this shipyard making little boats. So I got him over, have a look at the boat and draw me up a quick design so we know what we're doing. So let's have a look at it. We've got a single bed in the back, the lazarette. In the wheelhouse, this is where the wheeling is done. Behind here is a little couch. Here's steps, entrance steps. This is a kitchen. The kitchen will be in the wheelhouse. And that leaves this whole front saloon area. I'll have to call it something else because will no longer be a saloon. It'll be a fantastic big master bedroom. We've got a great double bed in the front. Then we've got a little seat here, and this is along this line. This is where the floor rises a little bit to accommodate some water tanks underneath. And on this side of this line, we've got full head height. So we've left this space clear with some storage for your clothes and stuff that will be tucked underneath the deck, and then bathroom, shower, toilet. So now we've got this plan. I've translated to my own sketches. We've got all the different sort of electrical systems. That's what we're going to be doing today. So I've calculated all that, and let me show you what we've got. We've got all our cable here. This is our lighting cable, 1.5 square millimeter marine grade cable. Good stuff. This is our 2.5 square millimeter heavy duty 240 volt cable. This is our shore power connector, and some more cable. Yeah. So that's that. Let's get to work. The first little job with the tractor and Erkan, my farmer friend, to go pick up my stuff. Met my arch enemy along the way. I'm getting through the wiring slowly. This is what it looks like. We got leaving loops for our overhead lights. This, for example, is the 12 volt circuit, so there'll be a switch and then a couple of USB ports there to charge your phone, because here's where the bed will be. We've got all the wiring which goes through this bulkhead. drilled holes, and then put a bunch of Sikaflex around it, which is the bee's knees of silicon. It's for, especially for boats, very expensive. For example, here this wire goes outside, and this will light up the LEDs that are going to be tucked in underneath the gutter all around the boat. So that's how we do it, folks. Well, the Yumas, the guy who's sandblaster, everyone's favourite sandblaster man, I managed to catch him at the restaurant today while I was picking up a sandwich, and he reckons he's going to come and put the motor in today. I told him I didn't believe him, but he was insistent. So the engine bay is pretty much finished. We've got the tanks in over there. We've got our exhaust tank. The exhaust goes in there and then comes out the bottom on the other side. Got our steering shaft in. Got a steering wheel, like a big sort of chain wheel for the chain. On the other end, the two bilge pumps we've got installed, and the float switch, boom, in case everything fills up with water. But putting in the engine mounts, got these chunks of wood. They're going to go on there, and that's our engine mount. Pretty straightforward. Engine in, and we're starting on the carpentry work, even though I haven't finished the wiring. And Amit started in the back here, putting the floor down in the lazarette. We're using 12mm marine plywood, in Turkish kontraplak. And in Turkey at the moment we're suffering from a bit of an inflationary period. 2 months ago, you could buy this big chunk of kontraplak for 760 Turkish lira, which is probably about 120 bucks, Aussie dollars, 130. Now 2 months later, it's worth, you can buy it for 200 bucks. It's going up and up and up. Amit was just joking, if you stop at the traffic lights and call up about the price of kontraplak, it'll have gone up. But I had given Amit the money to buy all the materials about 3 months ago, because he intuited. He thought this would happen. So he'd bought all the stuff a few months ago. Still working in the front, putting in the tanks, doing the wiring. Let's get back to work.